You're welcome again to the Clarity Challenge. Today we asked another simple but loaded question because of the direction that it provides for us. The Clarity Challenge is a very demanding process, time-consuming process, but very transformational. Trust me, it's something you want to be part of. It's something you want to identify with. Now listen, I've always told people, listen, if you go to the altar and say I do before you've been part of the life in the Love Life Institute or part of the life in the Clarity Challenge, trust me, there is a probability that you are going to make the greatest mistake of your life. You don't want to try it. You don't want to try it because right here at the Clarity Challenge, you are going to be equipped with all that it takes to put you in we literally help you make huge decisions. That's our mission. That's our focus. We help you, we guide you into conversations and conversation starters that equip you for what it is that you're going to face in front. Almost all of the times, if you go through the Clarity Challenge, the things that will crop up in the relationship in the common future, none of them will come up as a surprise to you because you would have been well guided, you would have seen it coming, and probably haven't seen it coming and decided to still make do with the relationship. You probably would have put yourself in a ready position with strategies and principles and schemes to be able to manage, to maneuver, to handle, to navigate. That's the right word. I prefer the word navigate to the word maneuvering. To navigate and then get the outcome that you desire. Probably mitigate situations that would have been worse than what you had in mind. Today, we had a question that is also very important. We say, do you like sentimental gifts, or do you always want a gift to have a practical purpose and be something you need? We asked them couples. Now, this is a question you want to also ask your partner now and then. Do you like a sentimental gifts or sentimental gifts, or do you always want a gift to have a practical purpose and be something that you need? Now, almost everybody on the platform, by their answers, pointed to the fact that they wanted gifts that had a practical purpose, gifts that responded to something that they need. And as a matter of fact, their specifications pointed more to the fact, created the impression that they preferred acts of service than gifts. They preferred acts of service than gifts. Now, it's important that we understand our love languages. This is important. This is profound, that we understand our love languages. There was another question where we asked, how do you prefer to express love? And then everybody began to tell us how they preferred to express love. At the end of that class, that session, I was like, listen, you don't express love the way you prefer to express love. No. If you express love the way you prefer to express love, at the end of the day, you will discover that you are spent, famished, exhausted, and yet your partner still does not feel loved. You can't express love the way you like to be love to be expressed. No. You express love the way your partner likes to receive love. In the same way, you receive love the way you want it to be received. So it's either you are a person that prefers acts of service, or you're a person that prefers affirmations, or you prefer quality time, or you prefer gifts, or you prefer physical touch. Now, if you prefer physical touch, there is no amount of acts of service you get that will do the trick. If you prefer physical touch, there is no amount of affirmations that will do the trick. What will do the trick is when love is expressed to you in your language. The entire focus of this question is to help you realize that you need to find out the language in which your partner prefers love expressed and give it to them in that language. Oh, I like surprise birthdays. Is that what your partner prefers? Oh, I like surprise engagement all over the world. We see again and again people putting together, spending so much, putting grand style, involving event planners, trying to put together an amazing surprise engagement for somebody, and the person turns it down. The person is not able to appreciate it. The person didn't see it coming because that's not the person's love language. Listen, you can't look at how love is expressed to somebody and the person is screaming, shouting, wild, and you want to deploy the same approach to your partner without finding out, is this my partner's language? Is my partner given to public display of affection? Is my partner given to public surprises? Is my partner given to being the spotlight among everybody? You want to find that out. You can't do it. You value that, yes, but does your partner value the same? If your partner is that not the value of your partner, you can't give it to them. They won't receive it the way you want. You'll be so disillusioned, so disappointed. You'll be so hungry and frustrated because you thought they should receive it like this, and now they're receiving it like this. The reason is you are trying to love people in your language. Listen, that love is designed for him. It's designed for her. It's not designed for you. Love yourself the way you prefer. But when you want to love them the way they prefer. Love them the way they will wish. That's find out what their dreams are, find out what their aspirations are, and give it to them in that packaging. You'll be amazed how little hinges will swing huge doors. Some of the things they prefer and want are so insignificant, immaterial, yet those little hinges will swing amazing doors than you can imagine. A lot of us have spent billions, millions buying a car for somebody who never needed one. We spend all kinds of money for somebody who feels so your partner feels so abandoned. You don't spend quality time with them. You don't do nothing of what it is they want you to do. You don't help them in the house. You don't help them in the business. You don't help them in the areas they want you to help them. And you're all over the world gathering resources, trying to do what nobody asked for. You're going to give yourself a heart attack. And I'm sure you don't want to do that. So hold conversations. Find out how your partner prefers to be loved, or at least observe them, how they respond to different things, so that it puts you in a position to know exactly what forms the trick for tripping your partner. I believe if you do that, you will see waves of love swing into your relationship and turn that thing that looks like it's not working to a new heaven. Thank you so much for being a part of this. I hope you got some value. I'll see you again.